sweat the small stuff. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing this ancient philosophy into the life of this modern masculine man. You have heard in the past, don't sweat the small stuff. The lesson today is absolutely sweat the small stuff. And the quote by Zeno, well-being is realized by small steps, but it is truly no small thing. This is true, right? The small things are what add up. Someone is a good person not because they say they are, but because they took many good little actions. So Stephen Covey talks about this in a trust account. Between any two people, there is an account, right? And we call that the trust account. Every time that you stay in alignment with your word or do something that you say you're going to do or friendly gesture, whatever, we're putting a little deposit into that trust account. Very much like a bank account, it takes a long time for those little deposits to add up. However, you can wipe out that account in one thing. So let's say you're in a relationship, you cheat on your spouse, whatever, boom, there goes the trust account. You're caught lying, you're constantly late, you're constantly going against what you said you were going to do. Those are just withdrawals out of that trust account until eventually there's nothing left and there is no trust. And without trust, there is no relationship. True is the same for us. This is why it is important to make and keep your own commitments. Probably the single biggest thing that led to the confidence that I have is saying you're going to do a thing and then doing the thing. You make a believer out of everyone, but most importantly, you make a believer out of yourself. Now, 100% truth. 100% truth right now. Affirmations, right? I started using affirmations quite a while ago. And one of my affirmations is, I am a great man, father, and friend. Now, the truth is, when I wrote that, I was not any of those things. But the reality is, if you say something long enough and you take those small little actions and make those little deposits long enough, then you will start to believe it. People will believe it. Small actions add up. So as Ryan Holiday talks about, think about all the small choices that will roll themselves out in front of you today. Do you know which are the right way and which are the easy way? Choose the right way and watch all these little things add up towards transformation. So 1,295 days or so. I'm almost at 1,300 consecutive days of not missing a workout. I move my body every single day. That is why at 45 years old, I look the best that I've ever looked in my entire life. Do you know how hard it is to maintain a six-pack when you travel 6 days a week? Some days, the other day was a 22-hour day. But it's because of the consistency that I've built up that I can push through those things. I would never be able to do this early on in the process. I wasn't strong enough yet. You need those little things to add up. Every single workout adds up to make you a stronger person. Every little page that you read in a book adds up to make you a more intelligent person. Every time that you are working on character development just adds to your soul a little bit more. It is vital to stay consistent because, quite honestly, it's the inches that matter. It's not the feet and it's not the miles. It's the hard-fought inches. And this is in all things in life. I don't care who you are, what you do, what your passion is. Consistency matters. The small things matter. Now, you've heard the phrase, don't sweat the small stuff. Those are people who are really apathetic, right? I'm not worried about that. I'm not really worried about saving now, fuck retirement. That's that apathy of life. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't work too hard. Take it easy. No. No, I will not do any of those things. I will work hard. I will make the hard choice. I will take the hard path. Easy is reserved for the labor of the lazy. I am not lazy. I choose hard. I choose the inches. Because of this, I've developed discipline. Because of this, I've developed resistance. Because of this, I can't be stopped. It's truthful. It's truth right now. Anybody who's listening to this, anybody who knows me personally, anybody knows my story, my journey. A few short years ago, I couldn't even walk or form a sentence when I was in prison, detoxing, and almost died back in 18. Made a choice. Finish dying or start living. October 3rd, 2018, I decided to live. Made the choice. Let's put our effort into living instead of dying. Will be 6 years this year in October. 6 years since my recovery, since my rock bottom. And now these little things adding up, now you get compounding interest. Albert Einstein said the most powerful thing in the universe is compounding integers. And I say the best investment in this entire world is the one that you make into yourself. Sweat the small stuff. Every second matters. Every penny matters. Every conversation matters. Every task that you are engaging in the present matters. Everything else, just noise. Sweat the small stuff. Focus on what you can execute. Opinions, external circumstances, block it out. Doesn't matter. You can't control it. Doesn't even matter. So today I'm going to ask you to start considering the small stuff. Pay attention to the details because it all matters. And on that, we're going to go get to it today.